You prepared for commodities by going to the East Coast bastion Skidmore and then on to Vanderbilt Law. And you were talking earlier before we went to air about the idea that, look, a Montana wheat farmer is completely focused on your world in Chicago. Fold in the futures market and the modern future market that's going to be for that wheat farmer.
Absolutely. So, as you said, Tom, a Kansas farmer, when he goes to the grain elevator, it's actually the prices coming out of the futures market that he looks to price his cash product. And that's true as all our derivative markets send the price signals that are used to value everything from the heat in our homes to the interest rates we pay on our 30-year fixed rate mortgages. So these derivative markets, although, often popularly satirized as risky, are actually risk hedging, risk mitigating instruments.
Your institution is not the laughingstock. That's disrespectful, but it's the most controversial regulatory institution in finance in America. How are you going to better the reputation through derivatives regulation?
Yeah, because we're pursuing a really forward-looking agenda that looks to balance market regulation against strong economic growth and American prosperity.
Within that is the idea, the perennial idea, I would think Mr. Trump, I don't know if he's for this or against this, is you should merge into other regulatory entities. State the independent case for your Chicago.
So, well, it's not just Chicago. It's New York. It's globally. The derivative markets are global markets. The United States is the only regulatory jurisdiction in the world that separates derivatives away from capital formation. That is why the CFTC and the SEC are not merged. And the reason for that is the United States has the deepest, most liquid, most sophisticated, and largest derivative markets in the world. And it's the reason why Americans enjoy, as our standard home ownership tool, a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, because we have that level of sophistication and depth in our interest rate swaps and other derivative markets.